Good morning or afternoon or evening or whenever you are watching this video. Miss Cherney here with your literacy video for Thursday, May 14th, 2020. I'm really excited to get started with today's video because we are learning something new about a different kind of seahorse today. We are also going to be taking a vocabulary assessment with the video. Before we do that though, I've had some submissions of pictures of scholars working so hard on their illustrations of seahorses and their informational informational paragraphs. So let's go ahead and take a look at those now. First of all though, I do have a Lexia shout out. This is for Miss Faith in UC. Say way to go, Faith. Wonderful job, Faith. Nice work. Up next, we have a shout out for Caden in DePaul. Say way to go, Caden. This is Caden's first seahorse drawing. We have Justin in UC. Say way to go, Justin. And we also have Ella in DePaul. Say way to go, Ella. This is her informational paragraph about seahorses having unique tails. They have a swirl, and you can see in her drawing, she also has the swirly tail. Let's see, here we have Charles in UC. Let's give Charles 2 claps and 2 more. Nice job, Charles. Seahorses have a pouch like a kangaroo. He worked all by himself on a blank sheet of paper without even the packet to guide him. Look at this. He made his own lines. That is so creative and resourceful, Charles. Your teachers are really proud of your hard work. Up next, we have Mr. Derek in DePaul. Let's give Derek 2 claps and a whoop whoop. I wonder who I tricked that time. Derek did a nice job digitally writing his informational paragraph about seahorses' tails. The tail seems like a very popular feature to be writing about. And look right here, we have so many details. They use their tails to float up and down. When the tail is curled, the seahorses float down. Seahorses can use their tails to hold on to things. Very interesting details here. You definitely did more than 2. Nice work. Okay, those are our shout outs for this video. Let's go ahead and get started with the next thing. So I'm going to share my screen with you first with what the packet looks like for today. It looks like this. You have a picture of this kind of seahorse. It looks a little bit different. It's called a pygmy seahorse. Can you say pygmy seahorse? Good. Point to the picture of a pygmy seahorse. Good. This is a real life pygmy seahorse. And you are going to show a silent connection when you hear information that's the same as the text. So silent connection when you hear information in this video we're about to watch, that is the same as seahorse, the shyest fish in the sea. So you can click on this link right here in a digital packet. You can type in Pygmy Seahorses Masters of Camouflage in a new YouTube link. You can click on the video linked next to my video in my post in Google Classroom, or you can stay tuned because we're about to watch this video together. So let me go ahead and share my screen with this Pygmy Seahorse video. And we're going to try our best to watch it together. It is only 2.5 minutes long. So here we go.
is a pygmy seahorse. It's one of the smallest species of seahorses in the world, smaller than a paperclip. Camouflage is critical to their survival. It's how they hide from predators. The seahorses are too small and too fragile to make it on their own, so unless they find a place that they fit in perfectly, they'll die. So the pygmy seahorses spend their entire adult lives on a type of coral called a sea fan. Orange pygmy seahorses live on orange sea fans. Purple seahorses live on purple sea fans. But here's the mystery. Do they search for a coral that matches their color? Or do they change their color to match the coral? To explore that question, you have to watch the process unfold, and no one had ever done that until this year. Biologists went to the Philippines and collected a mating pair of orange pygmy seahorses from a sea fan 80 feet below the surface. They rushed them back to the California Academy of Sciences in San Francisco, and there, for the first time in an aquarium, the pygmy seahorses survived. The scientists watched the male and female seahorses performing their daily courtship dance. They saw baby seahorses pop out of their father's brood pouch. The babies all started out a dull brown color, so scientists wanted to know what would happen if they provided a purple sea fan to the offspring of orange seahorses. And they got their answer. The babies turned purple. They grew calcified bumps called tubercles to match the coral's texture. And there they stayed. We humans tend to think of who we are as mostly fixed. But in the ocean, identity can be a fluid and mysterious thing.
Wow, what a fantastic video we just watched on pygmy seahorses. They are some of the coolest fish that I have ever seen, and they're so little itty bitty and small. Wow, that was very interesting. Let's go ahead and share our screen with the packet for today. Now you have to fill in these blanks based off of what you saw in the video. The first blank question is, camouflage is critical to their survival. It's how they hide from blank. Next you have, pygmy seahorses are no bigger than a blank. And then you have, the babies changed blank to match the coral. Go ahead and fill in these blanks. Pause the video if you need more time. You will also write down one interesting fact that you learned from the video. I learned, and go ahead and fill them in on these blanks. Once you have done that, you can meet me back here. We're going to do a vocabulary check for this Thursday. Welcome back. Now we are going to go through each of these questions, and you are going to write yes or no on the blanks. First question, impossible. Is it impossible for people to fly with wings? If that is possible, write yes. If it's impossible, write no. Next, cherish. Can you cherish your family? If yes, write yes. If no, write no. Wisdom. Is wisdom something that rocks have? Yes or no? Observe. Can you observe people in a store? Yes or no? Moral. Is a moral an animal? Is a moral an animal? Features. Are features parts of something? Wisdom. Can people have wisdom? Cherish. Do you usually cherish garbage? Discover. Can you discover new things? Observe. Can you observe while you sleep? Impossible. Is it impossible to learn to read? And number 12, do fables have a moral? The answer is yes. So now send a picture of your work to your teacher. If you needed more time in any of those questions, you can always pause the video in between each of the numbers of questions, or you can go ahead and reread them yourself to write yes or no on the blanks. Very nice job with your Thursday vocabulary check. I will meet you back for Monday's video next week. But before we do that, you will have an exit ticket posted to Google Classroom on Friday. That's tomorrow. So you will have an exit ticket for literacy to complete as a quiz on Google Classroom tomorrow. Please go ahead and log in and take that quiz. Please write your scholar's name in the comments so that I can see which scholar is completing which exit ticket. And as always, try your best. Wonderful job today, friends. I will meet you back here for Monday's video. Bye-bye.